Hey everybody, Joe, Redneck Collector, coming at you with another video. As you can see, I was at the Cardinal game today. First game of the season for myself and my wife. They were some tickets we got as a gift from my brother and sister-in-law to the Coca-Cola deck, which is an all-inclusive area in center field at Busch Stadium, so it's really cool. It's, all you can eat food, drink, and our seats were right up like bar height, right dead center field. So very, very cool. It was a great game. Cardinals brought home another winner, swept the Twins. Sorry to all you Twinkie fans out there, but brought home the winner. Got to see three Cardinal home runs. Final score was 9-2, so pretty awesome. We did have a rain delay. There was some severe weather. You can see things change on a dime, especially in Missouri. So we had to take shelter there for about 30 minutes, but then the game resumed. But awesome time. So thought I'd share a little bit of, what that was like today. A little footage, if you will. My camera skills are not that great, as you can see, but I thought I'd include a little bit of it. So, also, I mentioned, I hadn't done videos in a while. Did one just a couple days ago. Showed some modern stuff because I was excited about the baseball season. Cardinals are surprising me, out the gate. Probably won't last. I will tell you this, there was very few people in the stands for a Sunday day game. So I think fans are not happy with ownership right now, but I'm happy to be there. I'm still a fan. I have my doubts too about how the season's going to end up, but it was fun. But in my last video, I did just a few days ago, it was the first one I did in a while. I mentioned I've got tons of pickups and I have not got a chance to show them. So I thought I would do another video here to show them off because I've got more stuff coming. And honestly, this isn't going to be everything I've picked up, but let's start out with sticking with the Cardinal theme. This just came in the other day. It is a, I don't even know what year this is. I just bought it. This is from when I was out of collecting. I think it's a 2000, it says 2003. Donruss Power Alley, Albert Pujols. It is numbered to 1,000, just a fun little card. And I think I gave about $3 or $4 for this shipped. So cool Pujols card to add to the collection. Now this, I just picked this up or just got this in the mail yesterday. Beautiful 1953 Topps Country Enos Slaughter. Fairly well centered, pretty good shape. Really, really like this card. Beautiful. Such a great image, 53 Topps. Some other things I've been picking up is this is another just cheap pickup. I love this picture Old Man Killebrew. It's a 75 Topps. Look at it, it's centered. A little touches of white on the top corners, but I think I gave about $5 for this shipped, which I thought was a good deal for as great a shape this is in and the centering on it. You know how those 75s can be. It's a card I have, but it turned out it was trimmed, so I picked up this copy. 63 Yogi Bear, also Old Man Yogi Bear. Talk about Old Man Killebrew. Here's Old Man Yogi. But beautiful card. Got it fairly cheap. Not sure exactly what I, maybe like $22 or something. And then I mentioned this, one of my last videos, maybe going back a little further than that, but, and I've been on Chris from Missouri. I want to see this guy in Just About Outside. How about a Bill White rookie card? 1959 Bill White. Yeah, top to bottom centering is a little off, but man, side to side looks really good. The yellow pops. Beautiful card. He's a guy that does not get enough love. Was a, great member of some great Cardinal teams there in the early to mid 60s. And also, I remember when I was a kid, he was the National League president. Very, very underrated player in my opinion. And I may have gave I got a good deal on that. I felt like too. It was like 10 or 12 bucks. And then how about a beautiful 58 Luis Aparicio All-Star card. I bought this for like $3, something like that. It's in pretty good shape. Did not have it. Love those 58 All-Stars. Another thing that I did recently is I talked about on one of my cruises, was on vacation, and I was able to, I finished Larry Doby in Black and White. This is the newest book. This was written by Jerry Eisenberg, who was a personal friend of Larry Doby. And it was published last year in 2024. I'd been wanting to check it out. I finally got a copy. Had started reading it before my cruise and finished it on the cruise. excellent book. It's my first book that I've read strictly on Larry Doby. So I know there's others out there. I know Mookie's talked about on his channel. I think maybe Tony, Southern Collector 14, might have talked about books on his channel about Larry Doby. But I recommend this one as well because it's just a great book. Also, this showed up. This took forever. I ordered this, and it took a long time to get in here. But this is the famous picture of him and Steve Gromick after the 48 World Series game win. Very iconic picture. Stirred a lot of feelings amongst some people in the country back then because, you know, it wasn't often, or I don't think ever, at this point, that you'd ever seen two men, athletes or otherwise, embrace each other and just a moment of sheer joy, right? Just two guys, two athletes, two competitors, two teammates sharing that moment. So wanted to copy that picture. It is not an original, obviously, but just always wanted that image, and so I picked one up. Also, I own multiple copies of this card. It's his last card, 59 Topps. This was like $4 shipped. I'm not going to say no. I'll stack them up all day long for $4 for my man, Larry Doby. And then this was another cheap pickup, and this is not Larry Doby, but this is a 49 Bowman James Mickey Vernon. And I didn't have any Mickey Vernon cards. And one of the things that I really like about it, first of all, you know, great baseball player. Played a lot of years for the Senators, and I know some other teams. But while he met Larry, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, he met him during World War II, got to see him play, and actually wrote a letter. He was playing for the Senators at this time, Mickey Vernon was, and he wrote a letter to the owner of the Senators and said, hey, you got to check out this kid, Larry Doby. He's the real deal. I'm paraphrasing here, but just, gushing on him and saying, you need to consider signing this guy. And, it went, it didn't sink in with the owner of the Senators. He had no interest. If I remember correctly, he wasn't known as somebody who was in favor of integration at that time. I've heard worse things about him. I don't know what's true, but anyway, he had no interest. So, but it took a lot of guts for somebody like Mickey Vernon, who was an established, major leaguer, to kind of put his reputation on the line to stand up for, Larry Doby, for a black man that he knew had the talent and should be in the major league. So I had to have a Mickey Vernon card. So I picked that up for like $4 or $5, something like that. And then this, I need to take it out. It's out of an old yellow holder, but I did not have any of the Red Man Larry Dobies. And you can see it's got some issues there in the corner, but it's still got the tab, and I gave less than $10 for this card. I think it was like $9 and some change, shipping, taxes all in, $9 and some change. So who's going to say no to that? I'm certainly not. Beautiful image, love these Red Man. And for it to still have the tab, which I don't have to have the tab on these, but this one did, and I thought, man, for less than $10, 52 Red Man, Larry Doby, had to bring it home, just had to do it. So that is just a small portion of what I've been picking up, I feel like, in the last month or so, but I wanted to jump on and do another quick video and show some of those. I've got some bigger stuff that I want to show here in the future, as well as hopefully, depending on how fast SGC can get back my Leaf Musial, we'll be showing that off with a few other cards I sent off. But just wanted to jump on, show you those. Appreciate everybody's support. Baseball season's back. I'm super excited about that. So we will talk to you soon. We'll catch you on the next one. Keep it a little redneck.